Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here on the Discover Your Sacred Gifts introductory webinar. Before we get started, a little bit of housekeeping. I just want to make sure that you all have the downloaded worksheet. There is a link off to the right-hand side of the screen there that you can download the link to the worksheet, because we will be using this worksheet periodically throughout the next hour and 15 minutes that we are together. So you can find that link at https://www.3sourceenterprises.com/handout. So it's over there on the right hand side of the screen. You can click on that. Make sure you download that because we will be using that. If not, grab a pen and a piece of paper and we will go through the process like that. Okay? Now, so I want to ask you all a question. First of all, how many of you know exactly, down to the last detail, what your life purpose is? Anyone? And how many of you don't have a freaking clue? And that's okay. But how many of you thought you knew until you started doing it and then changed your mind? Well, we're going to look at all of that during the next hour and 15 minutes. And I'm so thrilled to be able to come and share this with you because it is very near and dear to my heart. So I appreciate you being here, for taking out the time to receive what I have to give. And right now, I just want all of you to say, I'm an excellent receiver, because I know you are, and you're going to receive some amazing information and maybe some things that you didn't really understand or realize about yourself up to this point in time. So go ahead and say, I'm an excellent receiver. Thank you. So before we really get started, I'm going to tell you just a little bit about how I came to be here teaching Discovering Your Sacred Gifts. And you know, for me, this has been one of those processes. I have done a lot of personal growth. I have been in the industry for many years. I have taught internationally for probably 11 years now. And you know, one of the things that when I first started in this industry, I thought, you know, I know exactly what I'm doing. And then there became a time when I was like, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I mean, I knew I always wanted to be an actress. And the reason I wanted to be an actress, or at least one of the reasons I wanted to be an actress, was because I wanted to influence people in a positive way. I wanted to use being a star and being a celebrity to affect people's lives in a very positive way. But you know, in 2005, I went through an experience, and maybe some of you can relate to this. I was doing what I loved and having a great time doing it. And then suddenly something shifted, something changed, and I started not enjoying it anymore. And I started having what you would consider in the entertainment industry of stage fright. And I showed up at an audition one day and I thought, I can't do this anymore. I couldn't remember my lines. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing on camera. And I walked out of there thinking, I can't do this anymore. I'm not meant to be doing this anymore. And I called my agent that day and I said, you know what? Don't ever send me out again. And they kind of freaked out. And, you know, it was right during this very important time in the industry, or pilot season, where all the new television shows were being cast. And I just said, that's it, I'm done. And then I went, okay, God, what am I meant to do? Where is my next move? And that move led me into the personal growth industry. And it brought me into a space where the energy was really good. I was really feeling like this is it, like I felt it in my body. And at that time, right around that time, I met this amazing woman named Monique McDonald, and she had this course called Discovering Your Sacred Gifts. And being the kind of person that I am, I was like, I want to know everything there is to know about me. How can I know more about me? And so I ended up in her course in 2007, and I tell you something, for me, it was like the weight of the world had been lifted off of my shoulders. And the reason that it was lifted off of my shoulders because I thought I had to be all, end all, do everything, be everything, have it all, know it all. And it just wasn't the case. And so I discovered, not only did I discover my sacred gifts, but I also discovered the gifts that I don't have. And that right there was the most important thing for me in my discovering my sacred gifts, was discovering the gifts that I didn't have and being able to recognize the gifts in other people and how our gifts actually operate. So over the next hour and 15 minutes, I am going to take you through that process of how they actually operate. How many of you would like that?